We begin tonight with the story of 18-year-old Adam Vasser of Los Altos. Doctors said he'd never play baseball again. In fact, they said at one point he was going to die at age 13. But Adam didn't die, and neither did his dream of becoming a miracle on the mound.
He's only 18 years old now, but you'd have a hard time finding someone more dedicated to the game than Adam Vasser. Young Adam loved baseball. He was an all-star, a pitcher, and a catcher, and his future could not have looked any brighter. It was on a Montana fishing trip in 1998, though, when Adam's life was changed forever. Minutes after this picture was taken, the 13-year-old turned pale and felt unusually ill, so his family rushed him to a doctor.
But when I got there, the doctor listened to my heart and stuff, and he knew that there was, he could hear that there was something seriously wrong. So then he sent me to the hospital.
The staff at the hospital found Adam internally in grave condition. For no specific reason, his heart, liver, and kidney were all quickly failing. Adam wasn't expected to live through the night.
During that time, I realized that I was sick.
Adam's parents were told to make funeral arrangements, so they did. But Adam Vasser somehow pulled through that long summer night in Missoula and was soon transported to Lucille Packard Children's Hospital in Palo Alto. Hooked up to this 400-pound heart-pumping machine, he would play the agonizing game of waiting until a new heart became available.
Waiting is the hardest part. I had to be plugged in at all times. So it was almost like being in prison because I couldn't really go anywhere. I never went outside, and I never even went on the first floor or even the third floor. I was on the second floor.
It was on that second floor where Adam passed time watching baseball on TV. But it was difficult watching the game. Most doctors said he would never be able to play again.
It was pretty much a foregone conclusion that I was not going to play baseball again.
More than 130 days passed before the heart of a newly deceased 24-year-old donor was ready to be transplanted. After a traumatic surgical procedure, Adam's body responded well to the new organ. With a new lease on life, he would recover in time. But more than recovering, Adam wanted his old life back. He wanted to get back on the field to play the game he loved just one more time.
And there'd be times then when I thought it doesn't really make sense for me to be even trying to play baseball.
Defying the impossible, Adam Vasser returned to baseball the next season. Today, he's a senior at Los Altos High School, and while he's only pitched one inning this year, that's 3 more outs than anyone ever expected him to make.
Adam knows a lot about baseball, and I know when he's sitting on the bench that he knows what's happening and what's going on in the ball game, and we're glad he can get out there and help us this year. It's great that he's been able to do this.
Just being out there is, it was a goal, so it's an accomplishment for me.
An accomplishment made possible with a little bit of luck, and ironically, a whole lot of heart.
Just to go through what I've gone through pretty much is lucky.
He's lived a lifetime the last 5 years, and it's really great that all our guys in the program get an opportunity to share that with him, because they love Adam, and when he gets out there, they're just they're seeing a miracle pitch.
Adam's Los Altos team qualified for the CCS playoffs in 2003, but was eliminated in the first round. Vasser ended up throwing about 7 innings by the end of the season. Currently, he's attending college, and he says he feels better than ever.